φαίνεται πολύ λεπτά έτσι. Μπράβο, σου λέω, εσύ που δοκιμάζεις τα ατόμια μέσα, καμία σχέση. Σου κάνω τελείως. Σαν ξέρεις, μου λες τώρα, σαν μου λες, είναι ένα κομμάτι το οποίο το άκουσα και ξέρω, σου λέει. Θα δω πώς βγω και κανένα χωρίς γλουτένι. Εγώ τώρα αυτό που κάνω προπόνηση το κάνω στο αν δεν έχει τίποτα να κάνεις. Το έχω βάλει. Στην τηλεόραση μέσα. Ίσως δεν θα το θες το βάλω. Αυτό θα κάνει την φωνή. Κάνω προπόνηση, κοιτάξτε, αν έχει κάποιος, θα παίξω, αλλιώς μόνο.
Hello, my peoples.
Yes. So, today I did my first impression with my new bonwasyl, and I think this is the best of the best. And it also this China, I like the China rose. Didn't also China? I don't think this was China rose, was it? It was. But why is it not? Yeah, this is more shiny than this. It's the same rubber. But this is more Chinese shiny. Looks like, I don't know, maybe it's more fresh. Very, very good. Viscaria, fake, but doesn't matter because I don't want to play with it. I just want to feel it, and it feels very, very similar. Just what I said before, the real viscaria has some like fibers. I can feel the fibers of the racket. Now I have put it there. Let it be. 237. I can put. Bonsai also gave me an AAA, AAA like adapter, which is like 5 grams less. But maybe I try it out. I don't know. But it feels very good. Very good. Like the few balls I hit. The other one immediately felt like a little bit too much, and also very, very important, the feeling in the grip. Very, very important. This one is too thin and too. was sliding away. I didn't have a good grip. This is, I love it. The viscaria grip is one of the best grips. Very good, thick enough in my hand. I control it, and at no point I felt this is too heavy. Like at no point. The other one I was like, this, it is heavy, but at no point too heavy. As I said, the only thing which I would suggest is to do here like a maybe metal thing to hold here, maybe with 2 screws or something, or but not to look strange. So maybe it's better screws, and then a way to like those things where you do like clap and they close, no, and you do plop, and they open, because you have to also change the adapter. So it goes like here, and clip with a mechanism to close with a metal strong, so to keep this steady. This I would do. Then when you want to change, you do a clip. How do you explain those? Like the also like the feet of this has, like where you can clip it somehow. Clip. Would be perfect. But even like this also good. Oh, also here maybe, but here it's more complicated because the controller is here. Easier would be like something here, 2 screws maybe. This goes here, 2 screws, and then a mechanism to open with 1 click, like this. Alright, so now I will test. Okay, I will open the in-game mic, so I mute this one. Mistake. I clicked on. Okay, whatever. By mistake, I clicked on the stop streaming. Let me check if this still streaming. Oh, it's still working. I think I changed now the resolution, so I hope I will see if when I play, if there is the delay, because usually I have it on smooth to have it as little data as possible, so it's easier for the upload and not to mess things up. But now I try to change. I can't. I think it's in the mid 720p. I think we will see. I will check a little bit later if the delay is good. All right, I turn off the mic here and then go in-game mic. All right. So everything should work
fine. I will test it later. Oh, and I didn't realize I was checking with the small racket. It's a little bit longer. The side is about the same. It's very good, and I think it was almost perfect. Let me see now again. This goes like a little bit inside the racket. Ah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Leave it like this before make it worse. I mean, if it's just a millimeter. Ah, it was not a millimeter. This goes a little bit in. Also a little bit in. So it looks good. Don't have to change anything. Alright, so let's try with the AI. And but I cannot go full because I still have my back hurts, so I don't want to go full and then hurt myself. I will go a little bit faster. Backhand is easier, but still, when I go full, I have this twitch and still hurts. When was it? On Thursday when I brought Anna to the acupuncture, and I have to carry her from the wheelchair downstairs to the car. I like have her in my hands and I lift her up and I turned around and suddenly I felt in my lower back. And since then it's a little bit better, but a lot of pain, and I surely cannot go fully, but I have to be careful if I'm like, it's a set ball. If I know the exact movement without going too much left right, I can go full, but not every. I have to wait and be like here. I can go faster. Yeah, but I'm still careful not to go too much. Feels very good, and the important thing is the feeling of playing feels very, very, very close to real life. Not to say same. Also the straight shots. It's like it's heavier, and it's like adding the weight of the ball when you play in real life. It's not much, but you can feel the difference. And here it's like you have it with you, although it's not at contact. It's like all the time. Feels very good. Not at all too heavy. At no point did I have feeling it's too heavy. Very, very good. Really, really good. Papa, what was this? Was this now tracking or me? Let me check, and let me check also if there is any lag, and if I need to fix something, then I come back. Papa, what was this? Was it at no point did I have feeling it's too heavy? Very, very good. Really, really good. Papa, what was the point? At no point did I have Feeling is too heavy. Very, very good. Really, really good. Papa, what was this? I need to fix something. Then I come back. Right here. Have to be careful with this head ball. So I look good. Doesn't look like tracking. On the ball previous to this, it looked like there was a frame skip. Feels very, very good to touch. Although it's not, it's very strange because like this shot, how can I explain it? Like the usual feedback is not as strong as a ball, right? As in real life. It's not like a tennis ball, it's a table tennis ball, but you still feel a little bit more. It's not a big thing. It's not like tennis where it's much more weight. It's just a little bit, but you know, it makes some difference. Also, when you play without any feedback, you feel the difference. But you feel something, but not like it is like the real thing. But now that this is heavier, the contact feels also heavier. Maybe because you feel more weight in your hand, and with a little bit with the feedback, it vibrates, and the whole racket vibrates, and it is heavier. So the feedback is also heavier. Now that I explain it to myself, this is this is called in programming. It's called the duck. The duck. The programming duck is that when you run into a problem in program and you cannot fix it and you just get stuck, you talk to a duck and you explain to the duck what the problem is. And by doing so, you explain to the duck what the problem is. Then suddenly you understand. You cannot get some ideas to understand. Like, no, I didn't know why it is, but through explaining it into the camera to the people who are watching now or later in the upload, I'm trying to explain the problem, and by explaining it, then suddenly I realize, oh, that's why, because it's more weight. So when the feedback happens, the whole racket vibrates more, and the extra grams give a thicker, this is how it feels, like a thicker touch, not a light touch, a thicker, heavier touch, which is very, very, like really, really close to real life. Very good, feels so good. We go straight. Yes, feels so good. This is what right now I like so much. The feel of playing. And exactly. So the one thing that was always missing from this game, and it's a physics thing, it's you feel there's no mass. And as Carrot said, I think one time he said there is no mass. Because probably he calculates the speed without mass, just with with um, with the speed of the racket or the controller. So, but mass plays a big role in table tennis because it's not just the speed; it's also the weight of the racket which plays a role. the heavier the racket, the more the impact will be stronger and kick the ball faster. Let's just imagine if you have just a very very thin, like like um, like a cardboard, and you hit the ball, no matter how fast you hit it, it will not go because there's no mass to be behind the shot. And if you take like a thick wood and you hit it as fast as you can, it will catapult the ball much more. Of course, the thicker it is, the more weight it has, the more difficult it is to do a fast shot. But here I feel there is mass because there is mass of the. I feel the heavier. For the game, it's the same because the game doesn't calculate mass, so it doesn't matter what I have in my hand. But for me, as a feeling, it makes a huge difference. I feel the heavier racket, and I feel like the impact more. Although it's mathematically, it's everything the same in the game. The same. The game doesn't calculate the mass. If you have like 1 kilo racket or 50-gram racket, for the game it's the same. It just takes the speed. Just for you it's different because it's a different thing to swing. My back. I have to be careful. Oh yeah. It's a different thing to swing with a heavier racket. But the feeling of it, like now, it felt like full, like a full shot. That's how I can explain it. And the last time when I changed, I was getting used to the viscaria, which was already 230, I think. But I think what makes a big difference, and I play now with normal, not with oversized. It's fine. The thing is, I think the extra part here for the air resistance, because it's like a flat surface, and when you go like against the wind, it makes a difference. When before it's cut here, and there's nothing here, so there's zero air resistance. With this thing, it makes a difference. You can feel it, and it comes much closer to real life. It's like a full shot, and when I then played with the viscaria, with the other viscaria I have, it felt like fake. It felt totally fake, like way too light. I could way too easy swing, like too fast. It's not natural, not real. Like today, we had a physiotherapist here for Anna, and I just got the adapter, and I went up and said, "Oh, I got the adapter." And I said, "Oh, this is heavier." And I said, "Oh, but why heavier?" This is what everybody thinks, right? Like also in the game. So why heavier? If it's lighter, you can swing faster. Yes, you can swing faster, but it's like cheating for me because it's not the same weight. I would play in real life. I want it to be the same. Otherwise, I feel like I'm cheating. It's not fair. And also, if you also then play in real life, the change from VR to real life is much better. Because one thing, also a reason why people may hit edge is because of the air resistance in real life and feeling heavier. So when you loop the ball, you're a little bit late. So when the ball comes, this is the reason you hit edge. Or it can also be because of that the table jumps more and it kicks a little bit higher. But other than this, if you see the ball coming, if you're back, then it's not the table anymore. If it's exactly here and it jumps and you go like this, then it can be how much the table kicks, which is more in real life. But if you're back and the table kicked already and you see the ball, then it's not the table anymore. But then when I see the ball and I know unconsciously how fast I have to swing to get a certain shot in. So when I swing and I know unconsciously how fast to swing to get this shot, if it's then in real life, it's a little bit heavier, a little bit air resistance, which means I will be a little bit. What is this? I will be a little bit late, which means the ball is jumping, it goes like this. I come here, this is how I would hit. I'm a little bit late, pop, edge ball. So this will not be or be less with this setup. And I just love the feel, even on normal shots. It feels like a full shot. It feels like it feels like the racket has mass in the game, although it doesn't. Just because I feel the weight in my hand, I have the impression that also in the game it translates, which of course it doesn't. The feeling is very important. Now I cannot go full. Now I'm already failed. Okay, maybe I can go just fast, but without using my hip, my waist, but then the shot will be not so fast. Maybe backhand. Now this was a problem. What I talked before with bonwasyl in the previous video. I went for a straight shot and I felt the vibration. I felt this thing going with the shot, which is not good. There should be something to stabilize this. On loops you don't feel it because it goes like this, so here it doesn't vibrate, but here it vibrates. Loops go like this, you play with edge, so it doesn't vibrate, but straight shot it vibrates. Foot that I play mostly, it feels so good. And I want to go fast, but have to be careful. Very good. So, oh yes. Oh, feels very good. No restrictions. The previous I had problems with I had problems with the serve. I couldn't serve well, and I guess this is the little change in tracking. I feel totally free in the serves. Totally free. I have to be careful. This was me. I have to be careful. So I cannot test like at full speed, but this was me. I think this is the smaller racket, but I like it at this point. I will leave it unless or until I see a problem. Right now it feels good, the small size. It feels really, really good. Really, really good. Woo, so much spin. Would be nice if I could play now. If the replay would be live, I could. Now I'm in the room, so nobody can invite me. And if I'm in my home, I cannot record it because I cannot bring it to my home. When if the replay was live, I could record and go live with replay, and then also follow me around in games, because now it would be nice to play some games. Just a little bit short, because I feel like the moment I go a little bit faster, I get it stings in my lower back, so I don't want to risk anything. Maybe I can play a little bit faster here. Elite. Let's try elite. Let's see what happens. Maybe if I get a little bit warmer, it'll be better. So immediately now I feel the difference. Because the faster I have to move, the added weight, I get to feel it, but still. Also this little shot I never did with the previous. This is something from real life where you feel the mass. What is this? Here it doesn't look. That's why, because it looks away. On the loop not, but on the straight shot. The straight shot looks away. Loop is here, straight shot is here. I almost never do straight shots, but like the mass, what I was mentioning before, now I feel it and I play like in real life more. I push the, I play my backhand like this little bit only. This was, see, for the first time I felt it's the size is too small. Let me put the sweat protection on because I'm starting to sweat. Alright. And I put also a little bit this hot gel here, but I don't feel it. Maybe I put some more, because when it's hot, then it's better. Yeah, here I felt it like this. I had to go quickly there and just a little bit here. Again, here, this was a little bit short. Small racket. Like little short movement. This is real life more. I usually don't do this here because it's light and you go through. But this is just something you do in real life because of the weight. Generally, small movements. This was edge again, smaller. Maybe I get used to it. We'll see. Well, we'll leave it with this for now. Also this shot where it comes soft, it drops and you go like this. I feel there is a difference. There's a difference how it flies. Now let me think why. Let me think why there's a difference. There's no mass in the game, but I feel the ball goes more. Maybe at the touch and the feedback vibrates more, or because it's heavier and I naturally go a little bit faster because of the weight. But I feel like there's mass and it goes with the mass. When before it was empty, it was just empty feeling. Now I feel like it goes with the mass, and the ball went also like this. It's very strange. Oh, it's very, very good, man. And those short movements, this again, this short movements. Usually I don't do them in VR. I go more, and this because of the weight. In real life, it's most is short, and then sometimes more. You go more short, like this short, short, short. Like this is much more like real life. I feel much more like real life like this. Short, short. Yes, much more. And this makes a big difference. This makes a huge difference. I think this now I feel much more like this, those subtle changes. I realize now that I play with this here when I played before in real life. Like this, something I felt like in real life I couldn't go like this full killer. It was something, and now I realize it's the weight because you swing totally different. You swing totally different if there's more weight or less weight. Like when it's more weight, you're more compact. Generally, you're more compact to hold the more weight. You're more like boop 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 like this. And when it's lighter, you're more like you just swing more free because it's so light. No matter how you stand, you always can like swing fast. But if it's heavier to swing fast, you cannot just swing like this. You need to involve more muscles, and you hold stronger, and then you go compact, like compact, compact, compact. When it's lighter, you can go. So, and this makes a big difference how you swing. It's like when you throw a ball. When it's like an iron ball, they do this how you say this shot something. You throw differently because you have to involve more of your body to get the right acceleration. If it's like a table tennis ball, you just throw it like this. You can throw it like this doesn't matter. So this is how it feels. Everything is more compact. Everything, the whole body is more tense together to create this tension needed to catapult the heavier racket. This is how I feel. Because everything needs to be a little bit more tense to get the right acceleration I want. So I'm more like this. Oh, now see? Now I hit my finger. Oh, it just happens. But maybe this is also because of the VR. I will get used to it, hopefully. Because I got used to there's nothing, and maybe I got used to going closer. So now unconsciously I know there is I can hit it. So maybe surely I get used to it now because in real life I never hit my hand. This feels so much. So the shots feel. I don't want to say exactly because I don't want to give 10 out of 10, but it could be exactly like the way I play, the way I feel the shot. It's so much closer to real life now. So much. Even this, there is no mass, but I'm feeling the heaviness, and I play differently. This is so much like real life now. So much. Oh, the battery. Let me get this is fuck me. Let me get the new battery. I heard the beep. I don't have much battery here. I love it. Let me see how much battery I have here. Not much, like 20%. I'm loving it. This is totally real life. Now I feel it. And now I'm remembering, like when I played the backhand loop and VR, it's so easy, like on top, like but in real life just doesn't go right now. Back then I had the same thing in real life, what I do in VR, like totally killer. But now I realize it's because it's a different, not a totally different shot, but it is a different shot. In VR, it's like just swing super fast, no matter what. Wherever it gets, like just with the arm. And with this, it's not enough. You can't. You have to sit right with your body and then load with your whole body and which was not necessary before. Before it was like just swing super fast because it's so light. Or forehand, like just swing super fast, and that's why many lower level players can make such great shots in VR because it's so much easier. Just swing good. If you have a good angle and you brush good, you can make much better shots than in real life. In real life, everything has to be like much better and really put out uh, everything into it better, much more quality than in VR. And now I'm feeling it like this is I didn't play like this in VR. The way I do the shot now, it's so much real life. Or this, I go, and this is something I realized when I went back in to play real life. The biggest difference was my legs. The biggest. I'm fast in VR, very fast. Even though I'm 20 kilo overweight, I'm very fast. I go very fast, left, right. But the one thing which I was so good before, and now I see I have problems, is when it comes like here, short here. Like usually I would go like this, chop, and now I'm many times I go like very bad. And I see I'm doing the same in real life, and I did never do this before. I had really good also here that go like this, go like this, and now I see I'm doing it. I go like better position for every shot. like this, those small steps, because everything has to be more compact. That's why. Before with the lighter, it doesn't really matter. You can do from here like this, but this just a little bit, just a tiny bit heavier, and I have to be compact in all my shots and really, really stand good and use everything I can. Like here, go really good with the body behind the shot and play. I didn't do this. If it goes here, I would just do like, let me hope it goes one to the soft to the back end. Like I would, let me wait, soft. I would go like this. Because it's so easy. So it even went like this now. But I feel it's more difficult now. So I go more, I take position better now. Like this, which is how you should play table tennis. And this will translate, I'm sure I play with this a little bit, like week 2, 3. My real life table tennis will be much better. I know. I don't hope, I don't think, I know. I can feel it. Because I can feel now, I can feel the real life table tennis now. This is the right explanation. I can feel the real. I'm playing. I'm like, oh, this is real life. That's how I play in real life. When I play good, it's not like many times like chop. I do this. See this in VR, which is extremely difficult in real life. In real life, more if you do this, you have to go like this, like really go more into it. This was short. See this? All this is, I think, small racket. Like this was VR. Like this. This was more real life. And this is good because I will play more quality table tennis. Now I feel. Now I'm getting warm, and I feel the gel kick in. It's strange. When I put the gel, the hot gel, it doesn't go by itself. But when I start sweating and getting warm, then it makes it like times 10 or something. It's really hot now here, so I can do a little bit more. I feel like I can go a little bit faster. Now I felt another difference. Like the ball comes up to my backhand, and before, because I would just go like this, like it's up, just and finish. Now I was loading up, loading up. This is the right explanation. I'm loading up. The ball was high on my back here on the middle of the table, and I was loading up, like you do with a slingshot. I'm loading up, and then before I would just go this, because it's easier with the way to just swing, and the stability is there. But because of just a little, it's not a lot, but this makes such a big difference. I would not load up before. I would not load up. I would just swing. This for sure. Also, and that's why my feet got worse, my footwork. Fast, okay, because I still need to go and catch the ball. So this was still there. But those situations where I do this on the body and I have to do this got much, much worse because I got used to just swinging, not loading up. But if you know you have to load up, you will get into the right position. If it goes on the middle, many times I would just do this, like this, but because it's so easy. But if it's a little bit heavier, then you need to load up, which means like I have to load up like this, like a spring, loading up, build the tension, like with a slingshot, and then shoop, which I never felt, I did in VR. Now I see that I'm doing it automatically because of a little bit more weight. Because the goal is to have, I know how fast my shots have to be. Like this speed is good. This speed, let's say this speed is good. This is what I need. So if I don't need to load up my whole body, I can just do this. I will do this. Why do everything? if I not need it. But when it's a little bit heavier and I see my speed goes here, then I need to bring it a little bit there. And it's not swinging faster. It's loading up. And I see it now. I'm loading up. Like when you have such games, you can load up and you see the bar. And then you release. And it goes. This is how I feel. Like I feel like with the bow and arrow. That's how I feel now. When before it was just slapping. Now I feel like bow arrow. This is good. This is the best description. Or the slingshot. Bang. That's how I feel. I play now. And I feel I have more tension in my whole body because of it. And because of this, I can also move better. This is all smaller racket. Let's see if I can get used to it. If I can use it, I will leave it because I like it more. But if it's like too many mistakes, maybe now I got used to the oversized and I play the balls more in because the sweet spot is always close to the edge. So maybe now I play oversized, I got used to here, and now it's a lot of times edge or air ball. When I get used to this, maybe I play a little bit more down. We'll see if it's. I would like to play with this, but back to the point. I'm like intention all the time, and this makes me also move better. Because if you're intention all the time, you can choop, all those easier. It's like the goalkeeper before he jumps, he's in tension, so he can catapult in wherever direction he wants. And this is how I feel now, which I never felt in VR before. It's amazing. Also this, that I go a little bit down. Everything. Very, very good. Also this, the ball went there and I first go with my body here and then play. And before I would just do this, because if it's more difficult, you have to get your body behind the shot. So it went there, and now I see I go like this first. I go like this, and then use my body to push a little bit more. When before, I could just do like this. Now I go first there, which is proper technique, real life technique. Again, too small. Be careful. Here, a little bit more down. All those mistakes, I don't think they are tracking there because of the small size racket, but I want to get used to it. It's better because of this, because of the flicks, everything, because the surfer If it's not possible, then of course I'll go back to the. I will see now. I will play like this till next Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Or Wednesday. What is today? Today is Friday and this 19th or 20th? 20, 27, 23. Yes. So 25th is Wednesday. Next Wednesday I play with Varik if my back is okay. Until then I'll play with the small size and see if I can get used to it, play a few hours every day, hopefully. This feels so much like real life, the short backhands, this feels so much like real life. This is what you do in real life. And this is what Anton does also in VR because he's training every day in real life. So it just takes this shot from real life to VR. He's very, very good in this short one. Just hold or go fast. This is real life. And I would go always a little bit faster. But now I shorten it up like this. This. Also my forehand. More short. Like in those exchanges close to the table where you don't have much time. Like this. See this movement I did now? I wouldn't do it so much before. I try to go right position. Ball comes here. Maybe I would have done like this before. Now I went up how it should be. This. 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 Was this tracking? I don't think so. I think it's a small racket. This is so good, man. This is so good. The tracking, and with this I will almost never go like full force. That's also another thing. I will almost never go full force. It will be very much less than before, but it's more real. I love it. I just love it. This. This. Up. Just this, like this. This was be up like before. Ball comes here and I just stay and do this. This is wrong. Should have gone like this. Or let's say it's not optimal. Oof. What? Ooh, there goes up. Heavy. Very, very good. I just love it, man. So the result will be my shots will be not as fast as before, but it's more real, everything. There will still be shots, killers, but they will be more selective. Right now it's like I can kill almost everything. If it's not, except if it's very good positioning, too fast, where I don't expect, too short of course. But other than that, if it's on my hand anywhere, I can kill almost anything. Now it's I have to bring my because I have to bring my body good. And it's not super easy to go full. Although it's just I think wasn't it the same weight? This was also 230. It's the same weight. How can it be the same weight? Ah, because I have the 097, 09C. Because this is like 1 millimeter rubber. This 09C 2.1, and it's a heavy rubber. That's why I guess, and maybe also the real viscaria is more heavy. But so I guess then it's the whole weight is more front heavy, and also the air resistance. This makes a huge difference. When I went back to the other, this was I felt it was fake. That's how I felt. This is fake. This is not real. It's like, what is this? Amazing. Like this. This is a real life shot. In VR would go more before. This is real life. Just this. Still, I can still go faster, but like selective. Like here, 20. Not bad. Very, very good, man. Should I play also a little bit the ball machine? Again, smaller. I think I get used to the smaller. I'm more ready with my legs. I'm in tension all the time. Oh. I'm in tension all the time. I love it. I can feel it. I can feel the tension in my thighs. Let's try. Let's try the ball machine. This is win. 7 block. 3-1. Oh, this is a loop. 7-6. I can return short to middle. Back and killer block to middle. Front loop high to middle. So this I killed. This I do this then. And he brought it back. I did the killer. I did this, I guess. Yeah. Yes, this. Yeah, this said it. I hit many balls. It's more, it's faster. I feel it more now in my arm. Backhand serve, short to forehand, backhand chop, short to middle. So it's good. I can feel it in my arm now. I can feel it in my arm. Like I never feel in my arm like I'm working out. Never. Now I'm feeling it. Feeling a little bit here, a little bit here. The shorts also like a little bit more. Makes a difference. I'm feeling the workout now. Usually I don't feel anything. It's just air. So this is very good. Everything's much slower, but it's very good. I love it. Love it because it's so much more real. Next one. Serve short to middle, forehand loop on chop to middle. What's with this forehand loop? It's like no spin. I feel it also here now. And I see I'm holding the racket higher now. I'm holding the racket higher to have a shorter swing ready. And before I didn't care, I would just swing. Yeah, I'm feeling it now. It's a good workout. It's no spin, like no spin. Forehand, like no spin loop. Also go. I love it. Everything shorter. Shorter and more compact. Very good. Serve short to middle, backhand loop short to middle. That's loop, backhand chop. Very good. Love it. Feel it here now. And I'm getting used to the short, smaller size. Very good. Second serve, short to middle, forehand flick to middle, forehand counter loop to middle, counter loop, backhand counter loop to middle. Wow. Let me see. Counter loop, backhand counter loop. All softs. Ah! Oh, yeah, I tried to move too fast. What is this? Flick? A forehand flick to middle. Okay. Another wedge board. Let me check. A lot of edge boards, but it's because of the smaller racket. But it is really, it's a little bit wider even. Here it's same, wider. Here it's short. This one is longer. Here, same. Oh, now my back is hot, but still have to be careful. Very good. Again, I can feel it here in my under forearm. It's got a little bit hard, so I can feel it. It's good. I get used to it and become stronger. My forearm will become even more strong, and this then will help me also in real life. But I definitely can feel it, which I never did in VR. I never felt like when I do weight training, where you can feel like the pump. I feel the pump now here. Yeah. Definitely can feel it. Let me finish then the third set. Backhand serve to middle. Backhand chop short to middle. Backhand loop and chop to middle. Forehand counter loop to forehand. Wow. Oof, this fast one. Oh. Wow, this is a fast one. I won't risk it. I can loop and chop. Forehand chop it on the backhand. Forehand loop and chop to middle. Forehand loop to middle. Forehand loop to backhand. Wow. What's this? Loop or chop to middle. That's not middle, that's forehand. Backhand turn here. Middle. Loop and chop to middle. That's forehand. Loop and chop to forehand. To forehand. Yeah, that's forehand. Wow. Okay, now let me finish this. Let me see how many are there. Okay. Front chop, return to middle, backhand chop block to middle. Backhand serve short to middle, backhand loop and chop to middle. Why is so low? Backhand serve short to middle, backhand chop to middle, forehand block to net. Forehand block, that's block. Vertical. Wait. Find chop, return to middle. Find counter loop out. Forget this. Let me get those back. Forward return, short to middle, backhand chop, short to middle, forward block save to middle, forward block save, short to backhand, forward save to middle. This is coming so fast. Forward middle. Cannot move. Backhand short to middle, backhand chop short to middle, forward block save to middle, block. Return short to middle, backhand chop short to middle, backhand, that's not short to middle, block save to middle, that's forehand, save to middle, save to forehand, save to middle, this is forehand. Middle, forehand, middle. Backhand serve short to middle, backhand chop short to middle. Strong backhand loop on chop to backhand. Backhand return short to forehand. Let's get it away. Backhand return semi-high short to middle. Backhand serve. Backhand serve short to backhand. Backhand loop on chop to middle. Forward counter loop to middle. Forward counter loop to middle. Wow. Backhand counter loop. Backhand short to backhand. loop and chop to middle, counter loop to middle, second counter loop. Nice. Oh, that was fast. Front return net ball. Shot backhand. Too difficult. Forehand loop and serve. Let's leave it. Forehand loop and serve to backhand. Serve short to forehand. Then that's the last one. No? Backhand serve short to middle, forehand chop to middle, forehand block save to backhand, backhand chop save to middle. Strong forehand loop and chop. Oh. Forehand chop to middle, forehand block save middle, chop save middle. Okay. Oh, one time. All right. Let's play a little bit more with play a little bit more with AI. That's good. Oh, I feel my arm now. And also the loop and chops. Oh. Ah. All right. Here, let me win one. Aha. Eh. Hella, 1 point. Must win. There you go. Must win one of those. All right. I definitely feel my arm. It's heavy now. I never felt like this after a practice. And it wasn't even a heavy practice. I just a little bit testing here, a little bit testing there. I couldn't go full because of my back. But I feel here, shoulder, front shoulder. What's this? Front shoulder and forearm. Definitely can feel it. What? Get used to it. But it's good. I love it. So I'm pretty sure because I haven't, and now when I went like full, but the tracking is same as mine, so it cannot be tracking. Maybe the smaller racket. Let's see if I can get used to it, or I just need bigger for the tracking. Let's see. I love it. This is the one I will play with. I cannot see. Well, maybe because of ego, when I see I will lose with this, then change to the other. I don't think so. I think I will stay with this. Win or lose, doesn't matter, because this feels most real. And now already I will lose some shots, which I did before because of the less weight. I will lose some of my killers, don't know how many. I will lose short movement killers. I will still have the full killers, but there has to be the ball really good for it. Otherwise, everything will go a little bit down. But everything feels more real, and this is what I want most. Doesn't matter win lose. I want it to be real. And if I wouldn't have practiced now, then I was okay with the other because it was already pretty close. It was 230. But now playing with this, I cannot go back because this feels more real. And except if depends on what will happen when I will play real life next time again. I don't find time to play, but when I play, I will play for sure. And then I will see how it goes. It's good to get used to it first more and also have a stronger arm, then everything stronger because of it. And then play real life, but I'm pretty sure it will be very, very good. Even it could be that real life will be lighter. Like, oh, this is now much easier, which is also good. And with this, I get used to it. And then I do also I now started again to drink some protein shakes. I will start dieting again. I will start doing some weight lifting. So I will be stronger anyway, lighter. And I just wanted to, you know, I'm not thinking about, I know that my performance will be worse. I will be maybe losing some matches I would otherwise win if they are close enough. Others which are where I have like a good difference will be closer. Those which are super close, I will maybe have a little bit disadvantage against the top 5 maybe. But with IFI I played also good with this. Also, let's see. But except if it's something really happens which I don't predict or something goes so bad that I don't want, but just the feeling that this is so real, this gives me so much joy that it's not that I don't care about winning. Of course, I always care about winning and losing and the money that I can win. But except if it's like crazy difference, I just will stick with it, and I love it. I just love it. I feel now when I go, if I would now go back to the other, I feel like it's a little bit like cheating now. This is how I feel for me, because it's too easy with the other many times, too easy. And in real life, it's not that easy. I mean, I was able, as I said before, to kill many forehand backhand, but it feels like a little bit too easy. That's how I feel now. If this changes, if I go and play real life and this feels like super easy, like with the other, maybe I change back. I don't know. Or if this breaks or something else happens with the oversize. Now I did quite a few mistakes because of it. I think quite a few airballs, quite a few edges. I will try to get used to it. If it's just getting used to it, which I don't think, because I play all my life with a small racket. I think the tracking is not so precise that it can. So the oversized racket compensates a little bit for the tracking capabilities of the Quest. This is how I feel, but maybe it's just feel. Maybe like if it's like here, then I go. As I said, if it's sweet spot is here, and now it will go. It was here because of the bigger racket, so it's closer to the edge. Maybe I get used to it and I will play the balls more here, which means then it's the same thing. Except if it's the tracking, and if the tracking loses too much, then the bigger racket makes up for it. So it will depend. I will play like with this, with the small, till my game with the Gvarek. I will try to play as many matches as I can against people, and then when I play against Ligvarek, if I can play with my back, but it's now a little bit better. Could be not. We will see if I'm okay to play, because with him I have to be 100% because he sends me a lot. You saw now when the AI sent me a little bit too much, and I had to quickly move, and I was holding back, and when I tried, I immediately felt like a stay in my lower back, so I don't want to risk it, because if it's a match that counts, I will run, and then maybe make it worse. So I have to be 100%. If I am, then I see with the tracking, with the small racket. If it's okay, if it's like now it's way too many, I would change. If it's getting used to it, then I will play with smaller. But it's nicer because it's also closer to real life. But if the tracking is too bad because of it, then of course I will play with the bigger one. So best adapter ever. Already the other adapter was very good. It's the same adapter. Like this thing is the same. And I was very, very satisfied with it, with the Viscaria before. So in essence, now I killed my Viscaria. Maybe I will kill, if this is continuously so good, maybe I will kill another of a good racket. But I like the Viscaria handle, so why kill an expensive racket? I did it because of the feel of the Viscaria, but this is Viscaria feel, so there's no need, except if this breaks. Very, very good. This is the closest to real life, and tracking is the same as mine, of course. I didn't stress test, but it's the same position, so about the same. Should be same. Didn't feel anything. This is the number one for me. For others, it may be too heavy, but if you play real life table tennis, then this is what you need. If it feels too heavy or not, this is. If you play real life table tennis, this is what you need to play also real life. If you don't play in real life and you don't care, then it doesn't matter. But otherwise, for anyone who plays real life and wants to have the closest thing to real life, this is it. This is it. Even though it feels heavier, the movements and the shots till now feel very much closer to real life than anything else. And again, I repeat myself, when I played with the previous one, whole racket, and I played with my Viscaria half, it felt fake. It felt too light, and I felt like, ah, this is not right. It's too easy. I don't want. I feel bad. No, I feel like I'm so. If you always want to tell the truth, or don't want to be truthful, always want to be fair, it just feels bad because I feel like I somehow. Yes, you can say others do it too, but I don't care what others do. I care only what I do. If they want to do it, let them do it. But for me, it feels like it's dishonest. That's how I feel. To when I played with the viscaria again. So except if there's a real reason, like something goes wrong or something is bad, except something like this, which I don't see till now, but I will see. I will know till next Wednesday. Then I will play with this, and that's it. All right, very good job, Bonsai. This, by the way, is my position, right? For you to know, I made this position first. When I did my viscaria, I was trying out and I was putting it like this because I felt this is better. I was telling also, so the slime, he had also downwards. I said, you need to open this. I think if you open it, it will be better tracking. Told the solid slime the same, but he didn't do it. And Bonsai had also downwards. I said, no, I think this needs to be open. And then I did mine and did myself. I did this position. And now everybody wants this position. Now also Bonsai did this. Selden said same thing. This is better tracking. LSR said same thing. The straight position is better tracking. It opens a little bit up here. Instead of this little thing, this little thing makes a little bit better. All right. So this is it. Don't know if I will play a few more games to see that. Maybe see you next Wednesday if everything is okay. My back is good. Next Wednesday I play Varric. My back is not good. Then Ifa said he wants to play one more. So with him, even with bad back, I will play. Like last practice, I had also problems with my back. I played. Doesn't matter. Well, just lose. If worst can happen, I can lose, but it doesn't matter. So probably then, if I don't see play with Varric, then with Ifa. If not, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. Peace out.